Good morning. Today we're going to continue our journey through that Northeast region, and we're going to specifically look at the state capitals. You may want to take notes today with just the state and then a dash and the state capital. That will really help you on your show it. I'm also going to give you some fun facts about each state capital. Just a reminder, the Northeast region is right up here in the northeast corner of the United States. It is made up of that Mid-Atlantic and New England subregions. So remember, it is made up of those 11 states. It starts up there in our most northern western corner on this coast, Maine, and it works its way down into Pennsylvania, Maryland area. So let's look at these state capitals. First, the state capital of Maine is Augusta. This is located on the Kennebec River. I want you to pay special attention to the waterways that we talk about with each state capital. Each state capital is located on an important waterway. I wonder why that is. It is 39 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. It is named after Pamela Augusta, who was the daughter of a Revolutionary War general. It is home to Fort Western, which is the oldest fort in the United States. It was built in 1794. Next, New Hampshire. The state capital there is Concord. This stretches along the Merrimack River. This city was named Concord because there were two neighboring towns, villages that were having a bitter land dispute. So Concord actually means harmony or peace, okay? So they named this town Concord to convey that peaceful idea and eventually became the state capital. Massachusetts is our next state. We have a pretty large state capital here called Boston. It is on the Massachusetts Bay right there. It is nicknamed Beantown because molasses was traded there during the colonial times, which led to the making of the popular dish baked beans. It is also home to the country's first public beach, first lighthouse, first college, and first subway. And no, I'm not talking about the sandwich shop. I'm talking about like the train subway. All right, next we have Vermont. The state capital here is Montpelier. This is along the Winooski River. It is one of the least populated state capitals. It is named after a town in France, and it is, again, the least populated state capital with a population of about 7,800 people. New Jersey, the state capital is Trenton. This is located on the Delaware River, and it was named after William Trent, who actually designed the town. Trenton was actually the U.S. capital for the last 2 months of 1784. Obviously, that didn't stick, and it was moved around for a while before it became Washington, D.C. Next, we have New York. Our state capital of New York is Albany. This is located on the Hudson River. It is north of New York City. It began as a fort in 1614, and it is the longest continuous settlement in the United States, okay? So there have been people living there for longer than anywhere continuously since the colonial times. Next, we have Pennsylvania. The state capital of Pennsylvania is Harrisburg. It is located on the east bank of the Susquehanna River. John Harris is the one that started the settlement, and it used to be called Harris's Ferry. This is the home of the Rockville Bridge, which was built in 1902, and it is the longest stone arch bridge in the world. Next, we have Delaware. That state capital is Dover. It is located on the Johns River, and it is named after a city in England. It was a very important stop on the Underground Railroad because of the surrounding areas. They were actually pro-slavery, but Dover was the only one in its county, the only city in the county that was anti-slavery, so they became a very important stop on the Underground Railroad. Next, we have the state capital of Maryland. This is Annapolis. This is located along the Severn River at the mouth of that Chesapeake Bay you can see. This is the home of the U.S. Naval Academy, and it's only about 6.7 square miles, which means that it is the smallest state capital in the United States by land size. Next, we have Rhode Island, which the state capital is Providence. This is located at the head of the Narracansett Bay on the Providence River, and it is the first planned act of the Revolutionary War actually occurred here. Next, we have Connecticut. The state capital is Hartford. This is a port on the Connecticut River. Fun fact about Hartford, Teddy Roosevelt actually took the first ever presidential car ride here in 1902. So the first time a president of the United States ever rode in a car, it was through the streets of Hartford. And that is it for those state capitals. Again, guys, please just know what state capital is for each state. If you need to go back and take notes, feel free to pause. Good luck on your show it.